Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. There's a little update, of course, news and updates, for the Steelers. Just waiting, the time is ticking a little bit, just waiting, of course, to see what happens, of course, this week when the draft happens, see where the Steelers go, what direction they do. They're gonna go D lineman first in the draft, or what they're gonna do exactly. Let me know down below what you guys think the Steelers should do in the draft. Hopefully they do trade maybe next year, some picks from next year to get a second round pick for this year. They might can get one later round. Maybe you might trade a third round pick and maybe like a third for next year, and maybe like a 6th or 7th for next year to get a second round pick for this year. Maybe a later one with one of those teams that's kind of have like a borderline third pick. Maybe Commanders, they have the 29th pick, so they'll probably be like what, number 50 something like that. Then you have who else? The Chiefs and the Bills. Maybe try to make a deal with them to get one of those extra picks so you can have a second round to get somebody. But we'll see, or maybe an extra third round pick. We'll see what the Steelers do, of course, fully. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I know yesterday on my mock draft, I did on Friday, I had the Steelers go D lineman first. I got Tolly Jackson. I think Tolly Williams. Tolly Williams. I keep saying Jackson for some reason. Tolly Williams. I got him first from Ohio State, and then my second round pick, I made a trade, of course. I got a inside O-lineman because I do feel like we need to add that O-line piece up front. Another guard, because Malu is getting older, and the injuries do add up. It's good to kind of get to that point where we kind of have a fully new young O-line. So bring another guy in. I took Tate Radulich from Georgia. He was pretty good. So then I think my third pick, my third pick was receiver. I went Jaden Higgins. I still have a feeling maybe the Steelers might move on from GP, which kind of leads me to that trade rumor I did have, of course, as well as the Seahawks could be a team that's interested in trading for GP. Been rumors about that. Sports Illustrated and stuff talking about the Seahawks potentially inquiring about that. Blockbuster deal ahead of the draft for George Pickens. George Pickens still haven't got a contract extension yet. Usually they pay players around year 3. After around year 3-ish, that's when you kind of get your contract, your big money and stuff most of the time. But George Pickens haven't got his contract money yet. This is the last year of his deal. The Steelers probably are tired of the antics a little bit. They just traded for DK Metcalf to get him $33 million a year as the #1 guy. Who to say the Steelers can't go out there and say we're going to draft his replacement in this year's draft? Go out there and take a Emeka Egbuka or something, or a Luther Burden, or maybe wait later rounds. Like I mentioned, I said Jaden Higgins is one guy I took like that. Get one of those guys like that or something. Ty Felton, or bring a different guy in like that may replace GP like that and pair him with DK Metcalf and trade him away for an extra pick or something. You never know what could happen. Like that, we've seen a lot of scenarios could possibly happen. The Panthers is a team in that 8th spot because Shedeur Sanders fall past the top 3 teams, which is of course the who was the first pick? Titans, and then you got the Browns, and then you got the Giants. If you fall past those teams, I think the next team that needs a quarterback will be the Saints, which is at number 9. The Panthers said they're willing to there's a rumor that they could trade back probably in the draft, so that could be available. What if the Steelers said we're gonna, trade GP, on a deal, or maybe to get to move with the Panthers? Or I seen somebody say Alex Highsmith. That was one thing I did talk about too at first, because people kept saying TJ Watt maybe being in that trade mix. The Panthers do need an edge rusher, of course, so you never know. You never know what could happen like that. It could be something. We have to wait till Thursday to see fully what happens, of course, in that draft. It's going to be very exciting and very crazy. But that's basically most of the draft stuff like that, and rumors and speculations around seeing what happens. We've seen the Seahawks, the Panthers, different teams, like they said they might be willing to trade with the Steelers or do something. The Seahawks was a team they said they might be able to get GP maybe. The Steelers was deciding to deal him away because GP will fit there with Cooper Kupp and JSN and stuff, so we'll have to see what they do. And also, of course, Aaron Rodgers, he basically, and Pat McAfee show, like I mentioned in the last video, he basically kind of said that he's interested in playing football, but he's not really guaranteeing it. He's retiring. So I thought the Steelers just holding off hope for no reason. They should just look in a different direction. The draft is coming up for a reason. I'm hoping we can get Shedeur Sanders. That'd be great. But if not, add a lot of pieces, playmakers, add a lot of playmakers around and boost this team up and get things going. But this is basically most of the news I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably see you guys with more and more stuff. I'm gonna do a full prediction thing for the draft and stuff probably next week. Probably on Monday or Tuesday I'll see second of the day, and of course during the draft day. Keep your alerts on, keep everything on. I'm gonna be giving my reaction to each of the picks that happens and stuff, so be on the lookout for that. But that's all I have for today's video. I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.